Collections are a more advanced way of storing multiple values inside a single object. Unlike arrays, which have a fixed size once they are created, you can add and remove items from collections. For most purposes, collections are more convenient to work with than arrays. In this lesson, you'll create a list collection and add some items to it. To begin, open the Spark sample file from your Sample Files folder. And open utilities.cs. Now remove the contents of the getBlockedCustomers method. We are now going to create a list collection. To do this, add the following code to the getBlockedCustomers method. List string blocked customers equals new list string open brackets, close brackets. This creates a new list collection that can contain only string variables. You can put any data type between the less than and greater than marks to create a list of that type. List int, for example, would create a list of int variables. If you wanted a list to contain more than one type of variable, you would have to use a list object. But you would then have to convert the objects back to their original types when you retrieve them from the list. Next, we are going to add some items to the list. Add the following code to add the first value. blockedcustomers.add 6. As you can see, it's very easy to add a value to a list. Now add the other two values with the code blockedcustomers.add 9 and blockedcustomers.add 11. You now have a list containing the 3 strings that you previously stored in an array in Lesson 8.1. Note that, just like with arrays, you can populate a list with a single line of code. You could have created the list used in this lesson by simply typing list string blocked customers equals new list string begin curly brackets 6, 9, 11 end curly brackets. Of course, the huge advantage of lists is their ability to add and remove items. You can remove an item from a list using the remove method. Add the following code to the end of the method. blockedcustomers.remove 11. You can also retrieve a single item from a list. Lists have zero-based index numbers, just like arrays. You can retrieve the second item from the list and put its value into a string variable with the code string second customer equals blocked customers begin square brackets 1 end square brackets. We're now going to make the method return the list. You learned how to return values from methods in Lesson 6.7. First, change the return value of the method to list string, and then add the following code to the end of the method. Return blocked customers. This will return the list collection when the method is called. We're now going to look at how to make use of the list. Open the code behind file of newtransaction.aspx and find the line that calls the getBlockedCustomers method. As you can see, there are no errors appearing. The list collection has a contains method, just like an array, so there's no need to change the code here at all. Return to utilities.cs now. Note that if you look at the using lines at the top of the class, you'll see system.collections.generic. This is where the list class is defined, and it contains other types of collection too. Try typing the following code into the event handler. System.collections.generic. Here you can see a list of collection types in the IntelliSense menu. One of the most useful collection types is the dictionary. The dictionary works in the same way as a list, but allows you to give each value a key, which you can use to retrieve the value. This is very similar to the way viewState and session work, as you may recall from Lesson 3.11. Also note the sorted list. This is very similar to a list, but has methods to easily sort the contents. For most purposes, the list collection is the best choice. You've now completed Lesson 8.2. Create a collection.